It's been good. We've been able to get outside a few days. Today, obviously, being one of them. I think I feel really good about where our pitchers are at right now in terms of development from a year ago or even from the fall, really. It's always tough this time of the year, hitters, because we're not used to seeing live pitching every day. We're trying to get them as much live pitching as possible. But with that said, I'm very confident what this offense is going to be able to do. I'm increasingly confident on what our defense is going to look like, and I think we're going to pitch the ball really well. Well, there's no reason that the infield play shouldn't be really good. Obviously, Landon Stevens is moving from second over to third base. He's going to be a really dynamic, I think, third baseman. Kyle Winkler's a guy who's played a lot of baseball for us his freshman year. Didn't play as much last year with an injury, but he's moving over to second base, and he looks very good defensively there. And behind the plate, I love the guys we got between Cal Singer, Spencer Dahl, and Grant Hartwig. Those four guys can run the show back there. I feel good about any one of them catching baseball games for us. The leadership is really good. I think the experience we got from a year ago was good. I think we were talented enough to be a really good team last year, but I think we're tough enough to be a really good team this year, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to watch. I think the big one for the outfielders, to me, just how it works out on this team, but we got a lot of energy guys in the outfield. I think we got a lot of big accountability guys in the outfield, and they kind of do bring the energy for us. And granted, they're 250, 300 feet away from the action sometimes, or from the pitcher, the catcher sometimes. I think a big part for those guys is to fly around, be athletes. We got a super group of athletes out there in the outfield, and I think the more they keep the ball off the ground, they kind of feed off each other, take chances, take risks, and make some great plays. But like I said, the other thing, I can't wait to get those guys. I can't wait to get our defense off the field, because for whatever reason, we got a group of guys out there that are just awesome to have in the dugout. They're awesome guys to have for our teammates, and when we get in the dugout, I think it'll be a lot of fun scoring a bunch of runs when those guys get in there. I think it's a more balanced team than we've been in the past. I know we've put up some big home run numbers a couple years. We've been a big strikeout team. I think we're going to cut down on that. I think we're going to lean more towards being balanced on base a ton. We're definitely look different. I think we'll be a more aggressive team in the batter's box, on the bases, just about in every capacity. I don't think there's many guys on our team right now that are playing with any fear in them. There's good competition at each spot, but I also think we got guys in the right spots that feel confident that they're in a good position to be successful. We're putting them in a good position to be successful. So I think offensively you'll see that especially. I think the aggressiveness and our guys kind of getting into a comfort zone and sticking with their approach. I think that'll be the big thing, is guys feel very confident right now with what their approach is, and I think there'll be less of a tendency for guys to hit the panic button when they have a 0 for 6 stretch. They're going to trust the process. They're tough enough to handle that 0 for 6, and they're going to trust the process and get out of it. I want to see us get punched in the gut and see what we look like. I think that's what happened to us a little bit last year, and we didn't respond very well. We had a tough start to a season. We played a tremendous non-conference season. We played a bunch of ranked teams, and it didn't go our way, and I don't think we responded very well to it. So I think it'll be a good test with some good teams again in our early non-conference games, that I really want to see us get punched in the gut at Arizona State, and I want to see how we respond. If we're down 4 runs, I want to see 35 guys who think we can win the game even though we're down 4 or 5 runs, not, oh boy, it's not our day. So I'm 100% confident that that's how our team will respond to that if that adversity presents itself. But that's the biggest thing. I want to win 4 games. I want to go out there and play really good baseball. But I want to see how we respond to adversity and make sure that I think we're tough right now. But I want to see how tough our guys are when we get in that spot.